I'm about to say that this is playoffs, baby. Challenger mixed division. Graphite and Str8 Tilted here kicking it off on the Halo Rec League. Immediately, Midsington covering his teammates as they work together to get that Rockets here in the mid. Midsington with some shots. He pushes up toward the B site. He's able to prevent Mosh Pit from claiming that B site initially, and with the Rockets in tow, I think we're going to see an early complete domination here early on as I need to take a moment here and make sure I have the teams aligned for the viewers.
Yes, teams are flipped. So Graphite is the team of Spice, Flag Shot, Midsington, and the team of Str8 Tilted is Mosh Pit, Beige, Chronic, Clutchy Muffins. So yeah, we got a pretty close game right now. Str8 Tilted able to get a little bit of control. No one's really been able to get that stronghold so far. We're like 10 right now. The lead's about to be changed. But if you go down to the side of Graphite, and we're on board with Clutchy Muffins, holding the red rim, trying to get some information on where these guys are pushing. And we're getting a 14 push up the C. This Clutchy Muffins kind of have to pull back here and wait for his team to support him. Oh, pretty good back smack on Bethula. The sneaky play here. But Midsing, I believe Midsing set up the remote detonation, takes him down, and two go down for the side of the Str8 Tilted, 2v2. But it looks like Midsing goes down as well. And we got a 40-point run here by the side of Str8 Tilted. They're coming out hot. They got the first hold. They're trying to get plays here. They're able to hold that B, and they kind of got them locked down in the C side of the map. Which, that's you want to do that. Like on this, you want the high ground, you want the BA, you want them kind of come out, claw out from that bottom C spawn. As we, 60-point run here. We're on with Mosh Pit here. He's going to have to play his life here. Tire jump. Gets called out. Taken down by Spice. Spice is looking for the double. Gets taken down. It's 2v2. That's a big kill onto They killed Midsington. I believe that was Clutchy Muffins got the kill. But here we go. Lag shot. Taking A. And they're going to get a little bit of control as the team of Str8 Tilted is trying to flip over the C spawn. But this little momentary collapse here, maybe they'll be able to collapse onto B. The Rockets coming up. And it looks like Lag Shot's trying to play him. He's fighting Chronic. He's got to play his life a little bit here. His teammates, Clutchy Muffins sitting there on B. And it's kind of a stalemate for the Rockets so far. No one's really been able to wrestle it. But the pick comes from Midsington against the Rockets. He's not going to get away, though. He's going to get taken down. Bethula's trying to get to it. Oh, that's a kill by Mosh Pit. But Hero's down as well. Beige is on his flank, trying to prevent the Rockets. He gets the kill. And the Slays are just going back and forth as the side of Graphite get back into this. They were undefeated in the regular season, so everything's on the line here in the playoffs so far.
Such an impressive start here at Str8 Tilted, 100 points. We're going to see Graphite try to go for that answer. Currently in the position of scoring as they with the A-B lockdown. One of the power positions you could be in. Lag shot with the nade from here in the Old Town Alley as he sees his teammates. He's watching his teammates as they cover the pushing for the B. Trade on the board. 2 players down on the side of Str8 Tilted. Graphite, another player lost as an exchange here at B stairs. Kind of leaves still Graphite once again a player down. AB, this lockdown is really working right now for Graphite.
And the side of Str8 Tilted had the AB lockdown early on. It gave them sort of 100 points, and now Graphite's been able to wrestle control away, get the Slays, and now they have the hold, and it's the job of Str8 Tilted to break this hold. We're on with Bethula here. He's putting shots in. Got a pick there, but they go down here. The kill here, huge. But they take him down. But his teammate's going to come in and clean up the hill, the trade. And we're 2v2 right now. As the teams are. Lag shot is on here.
Approaching. I mean, we're at 90 points right now, and we're going to see Graphite currently approaching, almost about to tie this lead. We saw a really good start from Str8 Tilted, but man, Graphite was able to grab their hand, a great grip on that rope, and really dig their feet in tight as they're pulling now into their favor as they take the lead in this tug-of-war game that is Strongholds. And we're going to see an opportunity here as Str8 Tilted is going to approach and begin to try to take A site, but no, Graphite's there to prevent that. Again, another attack onto the B site. This is persistent. Str8 Tilted needs to be able to break this control, and every attempt so far has failed.
Yeah, big double kill. Big double kill there, but you know, he goes down and the trade comes through and they haven't been able to flip either A or B. As they're it looks like A is going to fall as the other team Graphite is flipping C at the same time. He didn't see him clutching gets you know a little sneaky play with the shotgun there. Gets taken out. We're looking at Midson pacing the lobby with 12 kills and 5 deaths behind him at 11-7, and then Z-Lag shot at 11-6. You know, pretty even in the Slays department across the board. As we have a competitive game so far as they're flip B, but it's not able to be completely turned yet. Chronix goes into the hill. He takes down Midson. That's a big takedown. As they're gonna get a few points here, and the side of Graphite's gonna have to play their lives as they one of their main slayers has gone down. They're not gonna be able to push it all the way. As they're getting a little staggered on the push. A few of their players go down playing his life, but the light goes back onto the side of Str8 Tilted.
And we're going to see an opportunity here for Graphite to continue their progression. But unfortunately, as the A-B lockdown was currently broken, we're going to see Str8 Tilted on the response. 150 points now under their belt, a lead by over 20. It's going to give them an opportunity to secure this as Chronic CDL with 14 kills, the top player in the lobby. Comes to that kill statistics with the Rockets. Going to grab another with shots onto Lag Shot. Shot's going to be able to come out on top of that exchange, and I'm not sure, was Rockets down right there? Might have actually be a rocket down on the ground.
There might be one rocket. I can't see that. It was. I don't think anybody knows besides the guy that was holding it. It doesn't look like the side of Graphite has been able to pick up rockets or use them. So I do believe there was one rocket left. Spice is holding the Bulldog here. They've kind of wrestled control back away, very back and game so far, you know, 144 to 173, and whoever's really had the A-B hole been able to really put points on the board as the team's going, you know, teams are trying to wrestle away from each other, and yeah. I need mic settings. Oh. Okay. Alright, so I need to go on the Video Ninja. Yeah, because I just got a text. Somebody told me that my voice was coming through. I thought I said it. So I should end it basically and then restart it. Oh, okay. Cogwheel. It says no audio on it. Huh. He said mute myself. I don't know how I can mute myself.
You got it?
I mean, I could restart the whole thing. I don't know how. Can you hear me now? Okay. Yeah. It says no audio. Yep, I'm saying something right now. Me now? Okay. I turned it down a little bit. I thought maybe it was too loud. You want me to turn it up a little bit? they say the stream. My friend's watching the stream. He said he can hear everything I'm saying. So I don't know what that means.
Thank you for bearing with us, folks, here as we're working to resolve some audio technical issues. We'd rather not compound the issue by continuing to speak, but I'm not sure with certainty that we've gotten through them. But here right now, 249, as Str8 Tilted is 1 point away from confirming this victory, and Graphite has been able to mitigate this loss. Approaching here the final few moments of the game as Str8 Tilted really wants to hang on to this final few moments. Looks like they're going to go for an A hold. Clutchy Muffins is going to be able to get that lockdown, but it looks like there's a few other teammates on the opposite side who are trying to get this control as well. Current attempt at B is Chronic. CDL goes down. Oh no.
Oh, and they take Clutchy Muffins down, and they are not able to get that 1 point for the victory to seal it. As the team of Graphite has been able to make the slays and flip C in their favor. Graphite needs about, 30 points. Decided Str8 Tilted needs one. It's gonna be interesting to see what he transpires here. Sorry, no, my words a little bit.
Not a problem, sir. Man, I can't believe they've been able to fend off the end of this. 249.
And there it goes.
Amazing performance toward the end of that game. It's just incredible.
Somebody just gotta tell them to hold the fuck on when they get out of this map. But just go. Get back on. Well, just deafen your Discord. And then just let this roll. All right.
We saw it on the side.
I got you. You're good.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna try to at least because I have to cast.
Yeah, so you got a few minutes still.
I'm checking, Hog.
Yeah.
Hold on. So I can't hear it. All right. So just.
Okay.
Checking.
How long is your delay?
He doesn't have one.
Your game? Yep, game's on.
No. We can hear it. We can hear us. We can hear us.
Oh, wait, my voice.
Thank you, folks, for your patience as we work to resolve these audio issues. Please let me know if there continues to be any issues at all. We're going to work to resolve these issues as quickly as possible. Thank you for joining us on Halo Rec League Season 5 playoffs. Graphite versus Str8 Tilted. We're in match 3 as we progress here into tonight's event.
Yeah, and we're at 1-1. So the Slayer match ended, I believe, 50-46 in Graphite's favor. So Graphite is tied the series up. We're here at 1-1 as we get a full wipe of the Graphite team, fully wiped by Str8 Tilted there, and they gain control of the hill, and we'll see who is able to get this overshield. It'll be the main point. And it looks like the side of Str8 Tilted was able to get the overshield while holding the hill. That's a huge, that's a big thing to be able to have. I mean, the overshield's big, and being able to control also the overshield while having hill control is a big play. And hopefully, I'm not,
And, I mean, really close coming first to this point. We're going to see Str8 Tilted stepping up to the plate. Are they going to be able to get this first point? Midsington has something to say about it. And, yeah, he's going to prevent this point from being captured at least for a few seconds. He works to continue to press this, and unfortunately, no. Just a few moments that he steps out, they're able to step in, and the first point is captured by Str8 Tilted.
Yeah, I mean, and I would say that probably the overshield was the ability to get overshield and hold that hill time at the same time was the reason they were able to get it. And 3 go down again for the side of Graphite. And looking at Clutching Muffins, it had a little bit of a rough game in the Slayer. He's pacing the lobby with 6 kills already in this game currently. here with Clutching Muffins. He's got a few kills, a couple picks, and you know, there's 3 guys for the same team vying for the overshield. As it looks like Bethel and Mixington drop on the hill. They're trying to, you know, play their lives, and they're trying to melt this overshield with the green gun. I don't think they're going to be able to do it. As Bethel is taken down, and Moshpit Hero here with the overshield. Battling with Spice. He's able to take Spice in, and he's on a killing spree. I don't think if they know, I think they were able to take Mixington down, and they weren't. And Lagshot and Mixington are able to take down Moshpit Hero. We got a battle here going on for the hill. It's Moshpit Hero and Clutching Muffins with 8 kills and 7 respectively. Pacing the lobby. 3 go down for the side of Graphite, as this hill is really heavily favored, and the side of Str8 Tilted is 3 of them go down. And it looks like Moshpit Hero is trying to play his life. He's getting a little sneaky here on the back. It looks like they're going to be able to
gosh.
something called back.
What an absolute trooper. I mean, he just used that pillar to his advantage. I always preach about the micro in Halo that like skilled players can do, where you just like move subtly around objects and micro control your exposure. And he just did exactly that and was able to come out on top of a 2v1 engagement. Chronic CDL with the great shot. 2 points on the board for Str8 Tilted. King of the Hill at Live Fire continues here in playoffs of Halo Rec League Season 5.
Well, and something that I always like to talk about, and I'm sure I think we talk about it sometimes when you're streaming as well, is objective efficiency. And, you know, we saw objective efficiency out of the side of Str8 Tilted in the first game. And, you know, they lost the second game in Slayer. It was close, but, you know, they've really been very efficient with their kills, efficient at grabbing the power-ups. And maybe they're just a better objective team than the Slayer team, right? As we're looking here, he goes on a killing spree, but they eventually take him down. We're here with Beiji, as he's trying to, they're setting up for the overshield again, and they got 3 people really covering it. They're able to pop it. Beiji has it. Lagshot goes down. Is Clutching Muffins going for the double. He doesn't get it, but his teammate saves him. And they're back on the hill, and they're putting time on this hill again. And there's not been a lot of time put on the hill, on any of the hills for that matter. As Beiji kind of slides by and misses, you know, misses the kill, but doesn't lose all the overshield. And we got a battle here, but Str8 Tilted has just been able to control the hill. As like I was saying before, not a lot of hill time on any of the hills for the side of Graphite. You know, they just haven't been able to get any wrestle, any hold away from it, right, Sozer? I mean, it's just been really steamroll on the hills by the side of
FTG Spice, I mean, with some nice shots there. He goes for the second, isn't able to come out on top. 3 players down on the side of Graphite. Hill is contested. Lagshot wants this, and he wants it bad. He's trying to mitigate this loss. Moshpit comes out on top of that engagement, but not for long, as he gets clutched. Clutchy Muffins steps up to the plate, trying to milk some more time for his team. And man, this hill is highly contested now, as Graphite is giving it everything that they can as they continue to push this enemy to try to prevent them from getting their 3rd point. Man, there's a lot to come back from after that 3rd point gets on the board.
They're going to need to play near perfect here if they're going to be able to, you know, clutch up and steal this hill, because this is the game. That's a big double kill coming in from Chronix, but he does get taken down. There's one left. It's Mixington. He's playing his life great. He gets another triple kill. What a play. He gets 3 down, and they might be able to clutch up and steal this hill if they can survive. They got 3 on.
Wow, I mean, what a mitigation of a point. It was just I was almost captivated there for a moment. Double kill from FTG Spice. I think that's a hell of a response right there from Graphite, getting that point. That's a huge mentality boost too, as they avert their two point loss streak and get on the board here in this match.
Needing that 1 second. I mean, that 1 second that they needed. Maybe, you know, Str8 Tilted just kind of threw their lives at it, thinking that they were going to get it. But we're looking at, you know, 3 go down, and Mid-Season's got Sniper, and they're about to put another and tie the game as a game that was going to probably be over if it was 3-0. You know, it's really hard to come back from 3 hills. And, you know, Mid-Season, Spice, Lagshot, Bethula all did their part to control and wrestle away this hill. But now they're trying to do the reversal themselves. But a double kill coming out of Mid-Season as the last one goes down, and it looks like Midsington is gonna, only Chronix is up for his team, and oh, what a shot by Midsington to take him down, and they're gonna probably punch this hill and tie this game up right here.
I mean, tying the lead in King of the Hill. We saw a 2-point win. Midsington with a killing frenzy. Yes, please. You love to see that. But man, I'm telling you right now, it's great to see this come to fruition as both of these teams have a lot on the plate, and man, you're seeing a demonstration of all of their efforts combined here in this playoff event.
And it's a, this isn't like HCS where it's double elim in the playoffs. This is single elim. So, their playoff lives are literally on the line right now. And it tied at 1-1 and 2-2 on this hill is going to be critical, to who wins and who ends this map, could be the, with the 2-1 lead, they're one game closer to punching it home and going into the semifinals. As this overshield's going to be big to see who's able to pick up the overshield. As Spice is over there, I'm not sure. It looks like Beige did pick it up. He's getting some slays. He's lost most of his overshield, but he gets the double kill and plays his life as his team's in the hill, and they're about halfway to capturing it. Midsington's being a pest, playing his life on this back tower area.
Little pop.
Oh!
Love to see the creative utilization of the repulsor. Such amazing new mechanics in Halo Infinite. Perfect from FTG Spice. Leaves 3 players down on Str8 Tilted and 2 down on the side of Graphite. As we progress here into this playoffs event, man, both of these teams currently progressing toward their 3rd point. Both of them currently progressing pretty close. It's a mid-hill too. It's been a cluster, but both teams have been able to keep the other at bay. Hopefully for just a little bit longer for the Graphite team as they're closely approaching their 3rd point in a row, I might add.
Yeah. And that's, they've really controlled the power weapons. They've had the sniper. They've had the, they haven't really controlled the overshield, but they're getting the slays with that, that cluster of a hill. Having that, that heat wave has just been able to mitigate it. But now you got Clutchy Muffins kind of playing his life. There's a real battle here as Beige takes down, I believe it was Midsington up in the tower, and back and forth. This hill is just pandemonium right now, and I'm not sure who's going to win it. But the team of Graphite needs 1 second, so if they clear this guy out and get it, it's game over. It's not game over, but it's hill over. But back and forth they go. There's the flank coming in, and I believe they're going to be able to take him down, and that's going to confirm that hill 3-hill run by the side of Graphite. We got a little Beige trying to play his life. He gets repulsed off the side. And with this, the clock's ticking down. The side of Graphite can play a little bit less, aggressive on the hill and try and slay out, as this time's going down. The Spice is going to be able to get that overshield, and Mosh Pit Hero is going to go down. And, all the goodies are in the hands of the side of Graphite. And, I think the side of Str8 Tilted is going to need to, as Sozer likes to say, mitigate this run that's kind of gone on, or this game's going to be over.
Double kills on the board. FTG Spice, it seems as though every time we witness his perspective, it's quite a spectacle to behold. Seems to be quite the performer currently, not only on his team, but in the entire lobby with 22 kills under the belt. Midsington with the sniper. We've seen some badassery out of him quite recently as well in tonight's playoff event. Not only that, but in previous nights, he's quite the formidable adversary when that weapon is in tow. We're going to see one. Can he get the second? He's getting shot at from the C site toward the tower. He's going to go for Chronix. Unfortunately, gets taken down. 3 players now down on the side of Graphite. Still controlling this hill. They're very, very close to confirming this victory, but Str8 Tilted's going to step in and narrowly avert defeat here.
Yeah, they're going to need a perfect hold here, kind of like what the side of Graphite did on that A hill, where they came back from the clutches of defeat, because there's only a little bit of time left for the side of Graphite necessary here as they're pushing on. But the 2 go down, and that's big. This may be a complete reversal of fortunes again to tie it up 3-3. There are 2 on this hill, and they turn it around, and it's 3-3.
Wow, I got to give it a round of applause. You love to see these cutthroat situations, especially in the playoffs here on the Halo Rec League as the battle for the chumps continues. 3-3, Str8 Tilted versus Graphite, and this, folks, it worked down to the wire. Both of these teams have a lot on the line. Beiji, with a little bit of creativity with the repulsor, is able to get there for the sniper. Can he get the shot onto the OS? Not quite. Still comes out with the weapon in tow for his team.
I'm not sure any team wants to be in a major lead on the hill, because every time a team gets a major lead on the hill, they kind of lose it. So, the side of Graphite, getting early control of this hill, the killing spree goes on for lag shot, but a team wipe of Graphite by the side of Str8 Tilted. Beiji with the sniper. Even if he hasn't been putting in a lot of kills with the sniper, he's been putting in some damage, and it's not in the hands of Midsington, who went on a killing frenzy the last time he had it.
Killing frenzies with Midsington. I mean, you'd love to see it all day. Bethula, oh no, getting shot there a little bit. Both of these teams are on their final point here in King of the Hill at Live Fire as playoffs continues. We're in a tie situation. Both teams have won one game. Nice shots there from Chronic. But man, we're down to the line here. Which team's going to be able to come on top could be decided by just one quick exchange. One flip of the wrist, one tiny little grenade bounce can be what decides these final few moments.
Yeah, that pick's huge because, that allows them, it averts the aggression out of the side of Str8 Tilted. He gets a perfect, but that's a team wipe, and with them on the death screen, that might confirm this hill and confirm this game. They're going to have to run, and that's exactly what happens as the side of Graphite comes back and wins.
Folks, thank you for sticking with us, folks, as we work to bring you this content. Halo Rec League Season 5 playoffs are underway. Str8 Tilted versus Graphite, and we're moving into Match 3. Capture the flag at, you've guessed it, Bazaar.
Yeah, so Graphite is in the lead 2-1, so this, if they are able to get the overshield and the rockets, the lag shot, that's going to be really hard to take him down. He does whiff with the first one, but this could be, get the round of slays, try and get through. They're trying to get this first round of slays, get the second round of slays, and get this flag on the move. They're having a hard time doing it. Most of the overshield is gone, and he gets assassinated with the rockets and a little bit of the overshield. Clutching Muffins, clutching it up with that kill. The side of Graphite still is able to take down a few players. Chronix is trying to clean out his base with that double kill. I believe he's able to take everybody out, and that flag run is not going anywhere.
Man, capture the flag is such a difficult game type due to how everything is just so fully symmetrical. You start off on the rip. The map, the weapons, and the power-up placements on the map are all symmetrical. So it really makes it all up to the player. It's all down to this. This could be the final match of the night if Graphite's able to win this. So, there's a lot on the line here. Str8 Tilted really needs to step up to the plate and deliver a performance the likes of which have not been seen before this season if they want to stay in this to have a chance for that Chump title.
That's correct, because this could be the last game of their season. If they fall tonight, in this map, it will be their season is over, and they will be going home, figuratively, because they're all probably back in their own houses. But, figuratively, their team will be going home from the playoff run and not advancing to the semis if they cannot win this game.
Third match of the night, fourth match of the night, rather. Graphite coming very close to being able to confirm this victory. One more point, all they got to do is confirm this capture the flag victory. We're going to see Chronix. He's going to approach with the new combo in tow. He goes for the melee, he's not able to get it. A little exchange there. FTG Spice, whew, he's a hot one to deal with. As we see, even with that plasma pistol, makes it a challenge to deal with him.
And you see Midsington, man, he is 7-4-1. Only one death, 7 kills, and this flag run is moving right now as the side of Str8 Tilted is trying to overextend. But the team of Graphite is there to meet them at the door. They're going to need a couple of rounds of slays here for the side of Graphite if they're going to be able to punch this thing home. As a few go down for the side of Str8 Tilted, but a few also go down for the side of Graphite.
Man, that flag runner, though, lag shot. Look at him. Oh, he just gets taken down. That flag is sitting on the pedestal. FTG, Spice, and Bethula are going to rush to grab it, and they're able to, as Graphite gets their first win on the board here in Season 5 playoffs.
Yeah, that's a big flag cap. You know, it's very hard, this Bazaar. Flag caps are at a premium on this stage, I feel like. Usually one is what does it. Mosh Pit Hero's being a little sneaky here. He snuck into the base. As Midsington's one shot. Lag shot takes down. I don't know if that was Chronix or Clutching Muffin. He's got the noob, and that flag run's just not going to be effective. You know, not enough of his teammates were there to help him out. Most of them were picked off. You know, it's going to be really hard. They're going to need to try and get this overshield. They're going to need to get team shots in. He's trying to pick up the overshield. I don't believe he got it. Somebody was able to grapple it away from him. I'm not sure who grappled it yet. Hey, popped it if they did. What a play by Beiji, though.
Beiji, man, with a little Spider-Man maneuvers. You know, that momentum that you get in the outside curving grappling grab is really like, it's almost like a source of dopamine, like the love adrenaline. It's just something you easily fall in love with. And seeing Beiji pull off some stunts like that is great to see here on the Halo Rec League, especially in the playoffs. Mosh Pit Hero with the overshield. He's going to try to defend this flag as the counter cap is currently being attempted.
Yeah, and the counter cap, they haven't been able to get the picks on Bethula down here. And that flag, you know, they're losing time. They're going to have to pick it up. He does get the pickup. Bethula gets the kill, and he's won it. He's trying to play his life. I don't think he knows where the shots are coming from, but he gets it back, and we might have a counter cap. His Spice is bringing it into his base, and I don't think there's anything to defend it from going in, and he's going to punch that home, and it's 2-0.
Oh, wow.
And the series could be over before we know it. We get a double kill out of Beiji. The side of Str8 Tilted's really going to have to, they kind of been staggered, you know, after that, you know, 4-3 loss, as it would stagger most teams, you know, tough loss, but, you know, they haven't really recovered, as Midsington and Lagshot and Spice are just really popping off for their team in the Slays category.
Been blessed to see the perspective of Beiji here, as, you know, pulled off quite a number of, not what I would call, you know, crazy maneuvers, but just consistently great maneuvers, like getting perfect kills and being there, getting shots on mid. He just got a double kill at mid, moved up, and he's been controlling in Cafe now for about 30 seconds, providing that presence there for his team and that support that they need in order to use him as a pivot position to continue to move forward. And man, FTG Spice getting called out as Beiji underneath yet once again plays a great support role as he now pushes into the 13 Palm Trees production studio.
Yeah, you know, this is, you know, with all these slays and this killing spree Beiji's gone on, they haven't really been able to even get into the base and get a flagpole. As Chronix gets a kill, he's playing his life. Mosh Pit Hero is here with them. And it looks like, you know, Beiji is on respawn and Clutchy. They're trying to control the middle of the map. His Clutchy Muffins is going to pick up that rocket, and that could help them, you know, continue this run if he can get kills. But he kills his teammate with it, and he goes down. No, you hate to see it. But that probably is going to end the flag run and stop it dead in his tracks, as Chronix is just trying to use his noob combo.
Wow.
But it goes home, and that rocket betrayal is going to loom large. As, you know, we only have 5 minutes, and you got to get 2 flag caps. And on Bazaar, anybody that's played Bazaar capture the flag knows 2 flag caps in 5 minutes is going to be a hard feat to do.
Hard feat to do indeed, but still yet it is quite possible. I mean, one thing that I will note is that we've seen Graphite do it, but I don't think we've seen Str8 Tilted do it tonight, because, you know, Str8 Tilted got a lead in King of the Hill. They were up by 2, and then Graphite turned it around and got 2 right back. So we've seen Graphite come back when, like, against all odds, so to speak, when it's an uphill battle. But Str8 Tilted, now it's on you. You know, they've played their cards, they've shown their hand, and now it's time for you to show yours. Let's see if you're able to come back against these odds with 4 minutes on the clock. It's a pretty tall order.
Your season is over if you don't pull this monumental comeback, and it's going to be big to see who gets these power ups. As there's only a few seconds, Clutching Muffins is in position. It looks to try and grab that overshield. They do have 2 up, but 2 get it down. And that's 3, and only Beiji's up, and that's a full team wipe, and they're going to have the overshield and control of the map. The Spice has the overshield, and he's not shy about pushing in, as you can see with his 15 kills on the board already.
Yeah, that's huge.
Overshield, he's looking to put damage in.
Dang, yeah, that is huge. With the overshield, FTG Spice approaching. Nade central as he pushes. He's able to get Beige. Wow. Little Beige takes a fall. Mosh Pit Hero also there to take the brunt end of Spice's push. Did that person just spawn behind him? Where did that come from? Could have been pushed around the corner, I suppose, but 2 players down on the side of Str8 Tilted. The flag is currently being grabbed.
And this, even if they don't capture this, the time necessary to get this back and get 2 flag caps is going to take a lot of time. And Deishi is in there, but his teammate goes down, and that's 2 down beside Str8 Tilted. As you know, Clutchy Muffin's trying to clutch up, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it 1-on-3, and that's going to be 3-0. And the back's against the wall earlier. They're truly against the wall now, with even less time left and 1 more flag cap necessary to tie this game to try and put it into overtime.
Dang, 3 points in a row. That's, I mean, quite formidable of Graphite to continue here into the playoffs. And they've really shown the entire season that they are quite a force to be reckoned with. And just really kind of crazy impressive to see as Graphite's been able to maintain their record and maintain their dominant progression here throughout this season and into the playoffs.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's looking more like their undefeated season is going to continue. We'll see if they're able, you know, obviously this game's not over completely, but with 2 minutes, 3 flag caps is going to be difficult, to say the least. And, you know, if they do win this, we'll see if they can continue their nice perfect by Chronix, as he's going to get that overshield. And, you know, this is where the rubber hits the road. They got to get going. And they got, you know, the team of, you know, Graphite can just slay out. They don't need nothing special. He hits with that. He does go down, but Lagshot takes down the overshield, and Chronix eventually goes down. Chronix really showing up for his team here with 19 kills, as he's on the second in the whole lobby in kills, behind Spice with 20.
Yeah, I mean, CDL in his names makes me think that he's in the transportation business, but even if he's not, he's definitely taking his enemies and moving them from point A into the ground, which is point B. 20 kills. He's one of the top players in the entire lobby, as Chronix CDL right there with FTG Spice on the side of Graphite leading the lobby. Chronix, you can see, kind of just buying his time. All they really need to do is make sure that, well, actually, no, he's on the side of Str8 Tilted. I'm not sure. I think they kind of called it at this point, maybe, you think?
I think they've called it at this point as well. You know, it doesn't look like they're pushing into the base. They're not, you know, I think they're playing for stats and pride at this point alone, knowing that, you know, they're just not going to be able to, you know, three flag caps in 50 seconds. Perfect. Is just going to be hard to pull off.
Yes, sir, it will be. With 30 seconds left on the clock, we're going to see Graphite come kind of run out the timer with 30 seconds left. I mean, they're 3-0 currently. I mean, I guess they could pull and run it into overtime just to, I guess, add a little bit of insult to injury, but it looks like Str8 Tilted is going to take up the W for this series, and Graphite's going to come out on top.
Yeah, and, you know, a well-deserved victory. You know, they were tested, though. You know, it wasn't an easy match per se. This was the hardest one of the entire series so far. You know, the other 3 were really hotly contested games, and, you know, they just come out.